What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today we're actually going to be talking about an M. Night Shyamalan movie. So, yeah, it's a hit or miss with him. Usually, a lot of people either love him or hate him. I'm in the more like a lot of his stuff and find it amusing than um, most people probably. But yeah, today we're going to talk about his attempt at found footage. Today we're going to be talking about The Visit. This is part of the countdown of Halloween, I guess. Every day I'm gonna post like a video of like a movie that's either like horror, a thriller, sci-fi, or a Halloween favorite or something, all the way up to Halloween. And obviously on the November 1st, I'm gonna talk about the movies I watched on Halloween. So yeah, but yeah, so this is the next one, The Visit. It's released by Universal September 11th, 2015. It's produced by Mark Beanstalk or Benstock and Jason Blum, and it was produced, written, and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, who, if you're not sure what other films he's done, he did like Unbreakable, Split, which I'll actually review later on, just so you know, The Sixth Sense, and Glass, to name a few. He's also done a lot of other weird things, but yeah, so The Visit. Well, it's about two young kids who go to meet their grandparents for the first time on this road trip that their mom ran away from them and basically lived her own life, and then hasn't really has lost contact. So the daughter's making like a documentary of it, and go as they go and visit. So they get there, and at first they are nice, loving parent, like grandparents and stuff. But weird things start happening and throughout it, and yeah, they start acting weird. Grandpa keeps throwing diapers in the shed, and you know, grandma talks to herself and walks around at night or runs around at night randomly. And sometimes she's in the nude, sometimes she's just acting strange and weird. So they're not sure what's going on. And yeah, so the kids start getting a little freaked out and disturbed a bit of what's going on and stuff. And then they have video chats with their mom and stuff, and have comments and like comment on it and stuff to reassure them. And so as they go, they start meeting people from the town who are acting suspiciously weird as well, and yeah, seem to be freaking out about something. And then as the film progresses, you learn, spoiler alert, that it's not the grandparents at all. They're living with staying with some of the weird ones, and then it's up to them to find their way out. This M. Night Shyamalan did an interesting job at this. They did a good job at building up the characters and stuff. The story's kind of standard, but whatever. And but as the film goes on, setting up like scares and stuff. There's some pretty spooky scenes in this movie, and some good, little bit of tension builders. There's some good tongue-in-cheek humor, some not so good tongue-in-cheek type humor, and but it's, for the most part, it was entertaining. At least a lot of people might, um, some people, I mean, might have problems with like what the twist is, which is a common twist for M. Night Shyamalan, which has to do with like mental illness and stuff. But for me, it works for this type of film, and I see why he went that direction. And yeah, it kind of does work well with it. And yeah, I just thought it was decent. It's a fun little found footage movie. It's nothing too spectacular. It's a good one to start people on in horror, and that, and yeah, it's just a fun little found footage film done somewhat correctly, and they even do it in almost like a documentary way a bit, and that, and it, with that, it's just a fun little film with some good spooky atmosphere and some interesting and really weird creepy parts to it. And yeah, it's not a big scare fest or anything, but it's just a fun little uh, fake documentary. So yeah, I enjoyed this film. I'm gonna give it about a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was pretty good and a little bit fun, and it's not gonna be for everyone, but for some people who are just looking in for a fun movie and you haven't seen this one yet, check it out. It's one of his more better movies, I think, than most, but it's up to you to make that decision. But yeah, like always, there's a trail link down below. And also link down below is my Instagram where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories usually have the film title hashtag, subgenre film and a hashtag. Yeah, so, and also my Letterbox is linked down below at Derry P Reviews. That's where I post my first starting after watching the films. Follow me on those two platforms down with this channel. Like this video, share some more people wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also, if you have any other films or film franchises that I want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. And same with like if you want me to do more M. Night Shyamalan movies, let me know as well. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe so you hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking that together. And also so you can hear my opinions on popular films coming out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to be continuing on this little horror, scary Halloween type movies kick now. So yeah, make sure you tune in for the next one, which is probably gonna be Morbius. I'm really interested to see this. A lot of people hate it, which means I'm probably gonna like it. So I'm gonna check that one out. So make sure you tune in for that. Ring that bell, and also there is a delayed show review video coming out. That's what I finally have time to put up. So make sure you tune in for that as well. And but that's it for this one. Watch out for all those kooky grandparents out there acting weird and strange because they might just not be your grandparents. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.